Hey everyone, and welcome back for another save file residence overview. And we are visiting San Sequoia. And I think I'm going to do this video like some of the earlier ones in this series, split it up into two parts. Because if I do them all, there's going to be almost 40 sims, plus a few extras that are not in world. So let's meet the families. And we are starting with the STEELE household. Jocelyn and her mother-in-law Maureen are total opposites. Jocelyn is an idealistic sim who enjoys painting, while Maureen is an academic who enjoys deep conversations. Over the years, this has left Clinton feeling pulled in two directions, even though neither Jocelyn nor Maureen expect him to play referee. With Maureen's and Vincent's pending arrival, can Jocelyn find a way to bond with Maureen? And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail with the builds and stuff because I already have a video showing the builds in San Sequoia because that was uploaded earlier this year. It's the most viewed video on my channel. So I'm sure by now you've all seen that video. It's probably what made you subscribe. So I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. I will kind of give you a little bit of an overview of the houses and stuff, but I'm not going to go into like detail like I did in that video. And like I do with most of my other videos in this series. This is the house, and we are starting with Clinton. And for his aspiration, he wants to be a master chef. For his career, he works as a head caterer in the chef branch of the culinary career, which is level 6. For his skills, he's level 1 in charisma, level 3 in gourmet cooking and handiness, level 5 in homestyle cooking and parenting. For his traits, he is cheerful, family-oriented, and a foodie, and he has the ambitious extra personality trait, as well as the essence of flavor aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, he likes mixology and cooking and dislikes media production. For music, he likes alternative and retro and dislikes hip-hop. For conversation topics, he likes deep thoughts and affection and dislikes malicious interactions. For sim characteristics, he likes idealistic sims and family-motivated sims, and he dislikes ambitionless sims. And his favorite colors are black and blue, and he dislikes orange. And he is not part of any clubs. Next up is his wife, Jocelyn. And for her aspiration, she wants to be a painter extraordinaire. She's very artsy and very creative, which is why her and her mother-in-law kind of clash. I mean, they don't fight or anything. They don't hate each other or anything like that. They just don't understand each other. Maureen is very academically focused, where Jocelyn is very creative and very free-spirited, I guess. She works as a canvas creator in the painter career, which is level 5. For her skills, she's level 1 in charisma, level 5 in painting, photography, wellness, and parenting. For her traits, she's family-oriented, an art lover, creative, and a vegetarian. And one of these are a gained trait. I can't remember which one. And she also has the muser aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, she likes singer-songwriter and new age, and she dislikes metal. For hobbies and skills, she likes wellness and painting and dislikes research and debate. For conversation topics, she likes silly behavior and affection, and she dislikes deep thoughts. For sim characteristics, she likes idealistic sims and spirited sims, and she dislikes homebody sims. And her favorite colors are orange and blue, and she doesn't have any disliked colors. I'm not sure if I did that on purpose or not. And she is not part of any clubs. Next up is their daughter, Brianna, or Brianna. I'm thinking Brianna because there's 2 N's. She wants to be an admired icon. She just wants to make a lot of friends and enjoy her teen years, basically. She is a C student in high school. For her skills, she's level 1 in charisma. For her traits, she is cheerful, loyal, and she has the relatable aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, she likes pop and S-pop and dislikes retro. For hobbies and skills, she likes media production and photography, and she dislikes gardening. For conversation topics, she likes gossip and compliments and dislikes deep thoughts. For sim characteristics, she likes funny sims and spirited sims and dislikes egotistical sims. And her favorite colors are blue and pink, and she dislikes red. And she is not part of any clubs. Next up is her brother, Mitchell. And this is Mitchell, and for his aspiration, he has the live fast aspiration. He is a C student in high school. For his skill, he is also level 1 in charisma, and I think I've mentioned this before. I don't know why my game automatically gives everybody charisma. I have no idea. For his traits, he's adventurous and a vegetarian, and he has the relatable aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, he likes rock climbing and fitness and dislikes dancing. For music, he likes retro and Americana and dislikes Baroque music. His favorite colors are red and black, and he dislikes yellow. For sim characteristics, he likes high energy sims and nature enthusiasts, and he dislikes homebody sims. And for conversation topics, he likes discussing interests and stories, and he dislikes potty humor. And he is not part of any clubs. Next up is Blake. And for his aspiration, he has the mind and body aspiration. He is a C student in grade school. For his skills, he's level 1 in motor, which it looks like he's gaining right now, so it might be different in your game, and level 1 in charisma. For his traits, he is active, and he also has high confidence. For likes and dislikes, for music, he likes kids radio and dislikes Latin pop. For hobbies and skills, he likes video gaming and dislikes knitting. His favorite color is green, and he dislikes pink. For sim characteristics, he likes high energy sims and dislikes homebody sims. And for conversation topics, he likes jokes and he dislikes arguments. And he is not part of any clubs. So we will move on to the final one. And this is Talon. And for his skills, he is level 1 in movement and level 1 in imagination. For his trait, he is silly. And this is Clinton's parents, Vincent and Maureen. Vincent and Maureen are excited to get to spend the week with their son, Clinton, and grandkids. Maureen is dreading visiting her daughter-in-law, Jocelyn, however. They're complete opposites, and Maureen has no idea how to connect with her. Things usually just end up awkward if they speak at all. That is the STEELE household and Clinton's parents, so we will move on to the next household. Next up is the Overton household. With 3 rambunctious sons and an equally rambunctious husband, Eden is drowning in a sea of testosterone. She's no delicate flower and can keep up with the best of them. Deep down, Eden has always wanted a daughter, but with Darius Jr. getting ready for university, can she convince Darius to have another baby? And this is the Overton house. This is the front, and this is the back. Doesn't look exactly like it. I built this house originally with seasons, build by stuff, and I never placed it into my save. So I decided I wanted to use it for this, but I updated it with growing together build stuff, and I think it just looks so much better than it did originally. But anyway, so that is the outside, so let's check out the inside. And this is the first floor. This is the living room, and then you have a bathroom, a kitchen, and a dining room. And then upstairs you have the bedrooms. You have Eden and Darius's room. You have Darius Jr.'s room and their toddler Bryson and their infant Devon's room. But that is the house, so let's meet the family. And we are starting with Eden, and for her aspiration, she wants to be an extreme sports enthusiast. She's the only female in a house full of males, which I can relate. But she's no shrinking violet. She can be just as tough as the boys. She works as a senior detective in the detective career, which is level 5. For her skills, she's level 1 in charisma and level 5 in homestyle cooking, logic, singing, parenting, and rock climbing. For her traits, she's adventurous, loyal, and self-assured, and she has the high metabolism aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, she likes rock climbing and singing and dislikes fishing. For music, she likes jazz and soul, and she dislikes strange tunes. For conversation topics, she likes pranks and affection and dislikes malicious interactions. For sim characteristics, she likes family-motivated sims and high-energy sims, and she dislikes pessimistic sims. And her favorite colors are green and pink, and she dislikes yellow. And she is not part of any clubs. So we will move on to her husband, Darius. And this is Darius, and for his aspiration, he wants to be a jungle explorer. He works as a lead detective in the secret agent career, I think. I don't play that career that often, which is probably why I gave it to him, so I could force myself to play it, which is level 5. For his skills, he is level 5 in fitness, handiness, logic, parenting, and rock climbing. For his traits, he loves the outdoors, he's adventurous, and he's a bro, and he has the collector aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes for hobbies and skills, he likes rock climbing and fitness and dislikes knitting. For music, he likes hip hop and soul and dislikes new disco. His favorite colors are red and gray, and he dislikes pink. For sim characteristics, he likes high energy sims and nature enthusiasts, and he dislikes ambitionless sims. And for conversation topics, he likes physical intimacy and potty humor, and he dislikes complaints. And he is not part of any clubs. And this is Darius Jr., and for his aspiration, he likes to live fast. He is a C student in high school. For his skills, he's level 3 in snowboarding. For his traits, he is an overachiever and a bro, and he has the relatable aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, he likes mischief and snowboarding and dislikes research and debate. For music, he likes DJ booth and hip hop and dislikes Baroque music. For conversation topics, he likes silly behavior and potty humor, and he dislikes deception. For sim characteristics, he likes high energy sims and rascals, and he dislikes homebody sims. And his favorite colors are blue and brown, and he dislikes yellow. And he is not part of any clubs. Next up is Bryson, and for his skills, he is level 1 in movement. And for his trait, he is wild. And last is Devon, which it looks like he's supposed to be in his crib, but he's not. For his trait, he is wiggly, and he has the frequently sneezes infant quirk. That is the Overton household, so we will move on to the next household. Next up is the Richardson household. The Richardson family just welcomed baby number 3, Holly, and things are a bit more hectic now. Daphne and Lamont are due to go back to work soon, and Daphne is dreading leaving Holly with the nanny. She loves her job as a doctor and knows the dread she feels will subside, just as it did when the twins, Jaden and Jaleel, were born. And this is the Richardson house. This is the front. I'm pretty sure the back looks exactly like the front. Yep, it does. And outside you have a swing set and a tree house that hasn't been built. I didn't build any of the tree houses in this world because I wanted it to be a family activity. But anyway, so that is the outside, so let's check out the inside. And this is the first floor. You have the living room, an activity room slash office, I guess, a bathroom, and a kitchen with a dining area. And on the second floor, you have the bedrooms. You have Daphne's and Lamont's room, Jalen and Jaleel's room, and then you have Holly's room. Anyway, so that is the house, so let's meet the household. And first up is Daphne. And for her aspiration, she wants to be the neighborhood confidant. She just wants to make a lot of friends. She works as a general practitioner in the doctor career, which is level 7. For her skills, she's level 1 in charisma, level 3 in violin, and level 5 in homestyle cooking, logic, singing, and parenting. And for her traits, she is a genius, family-oriented, and a music lover, and she has the gregarious aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, she likes violin and singing and dislikes acting. For music, she likes classical and retro and dislikes electronica. Her favorite colors are blue and purple, and she dislikes red. For sim characteristics, she likes cerebral sims and hardworking sims, and she dislikes ambitionless sims. And for conversation topics, she likes discussing hobbies and deep thoughts, and she dislikes malicious interactions. And she is not part of any clubs. Next up is her husband, Lamont, and for his aspiration, he wants to be a nerd brain. For his career, he is an engineering technician in the engineer career, which is level 5. For his skills, he's level 1 in charisma and video gaming, and level 5 in programming, handiness, parenting, and robotics. For his traits, he's a neat, family-oriented, a geek, and loyal. And one of these are the bonus trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, he likes retro and jazz and dislikes cottagecore. For hobbies and skills, he likes programming and robotics and dislikes painting. His favorite colors are orange and red, and he dislikes pink. For sim characteristics, he likes cerebral sims and hardworking sims and dislikes pessimistic sims. And for conversation topics, he likes small talk and jokes, and he dislikes arguments. And he is not part of any clubs. Next up is their son, Jalen. I'm assuming the oldest of the twins. I'm not really sure. I hadn't really thought too much about it. And for his aspiration, he wants to be a creative genius. He is a C student in grade school. For his skills, he's level 1 in social and level 1 in charisma. For his traits, he is a genius, and he also has high confidence. For likes and dislikes, for music, he likes kids radio and dislikes classical. For hobbies and skills, he likes video gaming and dislikes cross-stitching. His favorite color is green, and he dislikes pink. For sim characteristics, he likes cerebral sims and dislikes rascals. And for conversation topics, he likes discussing hobbies and he dislikes pranks. And he is not part of any clubs. Next up is his twin brother, Jalil. And for his aspiration, he has the mind and body aspiration. He is a C student in grade school. I would probably bump their grades up to, both of their grades up to a B, maybe. For his skills, he's level 1 in charisma. For his traits, he is active, and he also has high confidence. For likes and dislikes, for music, he likes kids' radio and dislikes lullabies. For hobbies and skills, he likes fitness and dislikes pipe organ. For conversation topics, he likes silly behavior and dislikes malicious interactions. For sim characteristics, he likes high energy sims and dislikes ambitionless sims. And his favorite color is blue, and he dislikes brown. And he is not part of any clubs. And can't really tell you much about Holly, but this is Holly. She's a newborn. Isn't she cute? I'll zoom in so you can see her a little bit better. Oh, I think she looks like her mom, actually. Anyway, that is the Richardson household. So we will move on to the final household in world. And the final household in the world are the Ziegler household. After the death of their parents, Hallie and Annie were sent to live with their Aunt Laura. Along with losing her brother, Stuart, and sister-in-law, Nyla, Laura just learned she was pregnant. Her fiancé, Mason, broke up with her because he doesn't want to be a father. With the odds stacked against them, can the Ziegler family survive and possibly thrive? And this is the Ziegler house. It's a starter house. I don't remember if it's the starter house in price or not. Also, their money is not right. I am going to update the save and fix the money so not everybody has, 5,000 simoleons. It's going to be based on their lot value, basically. But anyway, this is the front of the house, and this is the back. It looks exactly like the front, as usual. And this is the inside. You have a living room, kitchen, dining room, open floor plan, and then you have Laura's room, a bathroom, and Hallie's and Annie's room. And that is the house. There's not a lot going on. So let's meet the household. And this is Laura. And for her aspiration, she wants to be a party animal. I would probably change that now to something more family oriented because I feel like she's not really thinking about going out and partying now because she's pregnant and she has to raise her nieces. But I feel like she at one point was a party animal and was, she was going out every weekend and all of that. For her career, she works as a table cleaner in the fast food part-time job, which is level 1. She has no skills. I'd probably give her a couple, but not very many. Maybe 1 or 2 in dancing or something like that. For her traits, she is a party animal, clumsy, and a foodie, and she has the gregarious aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, she likes DJ booth and electronica, and she dislikes Baroque music. For hobbies and skills, she likes dancing and baking and dislikes gardening. Her favorite colors are blue and gray, and she dislikes red. For sim characteristics, she likes high-energy sims and spirited sims, and she dislikes argumentative sims. And for conversation topics, she likes discussing interests and silly behavior and dislikes arguments. And she is not part of any clubs. Next up is Hallie, and for her aspiration, she has the playtime captain aspiration. She is a C student in grade school. She has no skills. And for her trait, she loves the outdoors. And for likes and dislikes, for music, she likes kids' radio and for hobbies and skills, she likes fitness and dislikes pipe organ. For conversation topics, she likes silly behavior and dislikes malicious interactions. For sim characteristics, she likes nature enthusiasts and dislikes rascals. Her favorite color is blue and she dislikes red. And she is not part of any clubs. Next up is her twin sister, Annie, which she's at a weird angle, so I'm just going to have to deal with it, I guess. This is Annie, and for her aspiration, she wants to be a slumber party animal, and she is a C student in grade school. She has no skills. For her trait, she guess that is all from me for now. If you like this video, give it a like, and if you want to see more, subscribe. And I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye!